everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. When you let your nuts hang.
That cool off for a second. It's gonna be hot, okay?
Oh, thank you.
Enjoy. You're welcome. You guys still alright?
She says, when you try not to come off as bougie, so you humbly let him pick the place for your first date, and he picks Applebees. Ooh, the comments didn't like that. I was supposed to make a deal so I could show all the comments. Anyway, people say block him for what? Applebee's even chimed in and saying sounds like a man with taste. And they said she dressed for jury duty but trying to eat at Nobu. She looked like she dressed for an interview. If you can't appreciate me at Applebee's, you don't appreciate me at Nobu. So when did it become an embarrassment to eat at normal restaurants? I'm telling y'all. Strange world we living in.
Now that I have your attention, hey guys, how are you guys? I just want to say, first off, happy Valentine's Day, happy Love Day. I want to send light and love to everybody. Okay, so let's just get right into it. Let's get into it because y'all are going crazy on me. Story time. First off, I am 1 week, maybe brand new to TikTok, so I'm learning it. I made a video and I posted something about Applebee's, but the truth is I was not really on a date with anybody. I just left a business meeting because I am an entrepreneur. So after I left the meeting, it was late, and me and my girl, we was like, let's just grab food. It was McDonald's or Applebee's was our option, so we went to Applebee's. So I'm learning content and how it works, and I'm like, oh, you just post something, you write something like a scenario, like a skit, right? Boy, was I wrong. So now I cannot make this up. To have almost 1 million views in like a day or two off of that, and then my niece is like, that was rage baiting. I didn't even know what that was. So look, I'm sorry if I like hurt anybody's feelings about Applebee's if you love it so much, but I'm a little under the weather, so don't mind the sniffles and the missed nail appointment, but whatever. There is definitely some concerns in the comments. A lot of people in the comments are basically like really upset about my standard. Now, although it is not a real scenario because I wasn't really on a date, it's like outside of it not being real, if it actually was me in real life, I would not have went. I would have just said no. And listen, I've been going to Applebee's since I was 15 years old. I am not against Applebee's. I would never, just be like Applebee's is horrible. No, it's just the reality is I was 15, when you're in your 30s now, I'm 34. I'm not going to go to Applebee's for a first date. I would prefer to go to Starbucks, like meet me for coffee. And that's just my take on it. I feel like where the lines get blurred is when everybody is in the comments like, oh, you're going to be a cat lady or whatever. The outfit was funny. Like somebody said I was a flight attendant. The Applebee's manager, what's her name? Shout out to Natalie. Okay, girl, not too much. I seen that. And you know what? I didn't delete any comments. Like I didn't delete anybody's comments. I didn't delete anybody's messages. I just let everybody express themselves because first off, not only am I new to TikTok, like I'm also like actually laughing because I'm like, nah, like this is crazy. Like everybody tore me up. But the truth is, from my perspective, it was an insider because I know I was never there. So I know how it looks. Like it would be mean to give a guy your phone, like, oh, record me. And I'm smiling. I stayed to dessert just for me to end up like posting him. Like, nah, that would have been crazy. I would never do that. But the fact that everybody got so upset, it does spark a bigger conversation. Like the preference, like, what is the standard for a first date for you? If your first date standard is like you'll put a dress on, heels, makeup, and go out to Applebee's, that's totally fine. Maybe you didn't go to Applebee's from 15 years old with your friends every weekend and that wasn't a thing. I'm from New York. I don't know who's from New York in here, but in New York, it's 1 million restaurants. So for me, I would just feel like That's lack of effort. Like, come on, babe, let's go to the park and have a picnic. Like, I would prefer that. It's never about the money. So whoever in the comments, somebody said something about he was vetting you or something. Like, babe, you're barking up the wrong tree. You're vetting the wrong person. You should already have vetted the person prior to even asking them on a date. Like, if you don't deem a person worthy enough to take them to a planned date, and notice I said planned date and not an expensive date. Some people in the comments, y'all be going crazy. Like, the scenarios, somebody said, charger. Somebody was like, oh, you want a man to spend $5,000 or $300 or $500. I never said a number, ever. This is all, I don't know what type of women you guys dated, but it seems like it's projection and trauma. And I did not mean to strike a chord. Honestly, it is what it is, but I'm like really like one of the most kindest people when it comes to my heart. Like I like have love for everybody. So I would never want somebody to feel bad. Like if they was trying to take me on a date, if all they could afford is Applebee's. At the end of the day, if I'm 18 years old, that's fine. I remember at 18, I went out with my ex. He took me to a steakhouse in Manhattan and he was 20 and he worked at like a cable company. He didn't take me to Applebee's. Like he took me to a steakhouse and he saved up all his money and we were together for 8 years. We were kids, but I'm just used to effort. Like, cause when I like somebody, I'm gonna give real effort. So for the ladies in the comments, like this, I pinned 1 out of 8,000 comments. He doesn't know you yet to spend a bunch of money on you. Eat your food and be happy. What? What do y'all mean a bunch of money? McDonald's and Applebee's are the same exact price menu. Literally, you could go to McDonald's and get 2 meals. Two number ones or something and spend like $10 each. That's 2 for $20. It's not like a bunch of money. Like are we talking about money right now? Or are we talking about effort? And I just think that's where we kind of got confused. Like, and it's okay. Maybe you just didn't understand the post or maybe it triggered you and maybe somebody made you feel that you had to buy their love or their approval. And this just like struck a nerve, but it is love day. It is Valentine's Day. It is just like the day of love. No, I don't have a cat. I have my Bible, so I'm going to go home and read that. And another thing, a couple people were talking about Christianity and like, I'm not a real Christian. First off, it says do not judge.
We ain't finna get into the religions talk, but I understand where she's going. And she's exactly right. What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit live video. We live on Twitch and Facebook, man. Make sure y'all guys like, comment, and subscribe if you see this on other platforms. But check this out, man. I'm going to just tell y'all. She's exactly right. Applebee's is just like Chili's, McDonald's, Taco Bell, all that stuff. The only difference is the experience of sitting down and eating. And you can get margaritas, or you can get, they have happy hour, or they have they have certain days where certain things are different prices, different than McDonald's. McDonald's is convenience, but it's still the same price. If you go get a Carl's Jr. meal, it's like $14-15. Applebee's burger, it's like $14-15. Way better. Or Chili's. I like Chili's over Applebee's, but if you go get a Chili's burger, it's way better. But and what made it so easy, if you live near Applebee's or Chili's, the fact that you can order your food to go, and if you just order it in time, you're going to lunch, so you order your food, versus going to McDonald's and getting that crap, getting that fake meat, getting that little bitty skinny patty, or you go to Chili's and get that thick patty. It's all about what you prefer. When I worked at a job, it was right next to Chili's, and they was like, you eat Chili's every day. I was eating different stuff, obviously, but I was ordering my food. I was like, yeah, I'm ordering my food. I'm not just going around here to Taco Bell to spend $6 and be, hungry. I could save half later, whatever the case may be, or I could eat it all right now. But if I'm gonna spend $10 on a meal at Taco Bell, which is horrible, I might as well go get me a nice chicken quesadilla from Chili's, or go get me a triple platter. Triple platters is like $17. If you spend and you get 2 people to go in on a triple platter on a lunch break, that's $9 a piece, and you don't really have to tip. That's what I mean. When it's to go, I mean, you can throw them a couple dollars, but you don't have to. But it's because it's to go. You're not getting no service. They're just cooking the food. You're paying for the food. You're not paying for the service. But that's the difference. So there is some, but still tip them. I'm saying you don't have to, but I'm saying still tip them. You know, give a few dollars. If it's McDonald's, I wouldn't give them nothing. But yeah. She and now I'm gonna tell y'all, when it comes to rage baiting is, a lot of people are doing it on social media because they're doing it because they need money. They not say they need money. They're generating income for their channel. You gotta create engagement. Engagement means money. So that's what they're doing. If you're not creating engagement, you're not rage baiting. I don't rage bait enough, but I will one day. But I'm just kind of easing into it. But I remember rage baiting caused a lot of confusion and a lot of stuff. But it was just because a lot of people didn't understand social media. And I would rage bait. That's how I had multiple videos with millions of views, because I was rage baiting. And people thought that I was really going through a breakup. People thought I was really getting cheated on. I mean, that I was cheating, and that I was really getting put out of somebody else's house for cheating. And they was like, "Oh, you don't even have a place to stay." And I'm like, these people don't know me, because I'm playing into the rage of them being upset about the situation, and they're just going in on me. And then come to find out, none of it was true. But at the end of the day, nobody really cared. So it is what it is. Rage bait all you want. Go for it, chick.
Everyday people.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as quick as 1 week.